On counterattack by Israel on Iran, Israel's ambassador to India, Rovin Azar, said that our PM was very clear that Iran will pay a price. We have to think about it thoroughly. If this goes unchecked, then consequences will be terrible for the region. If nobody is going to stop Iran, then it is our responsibility, he said.
Well, our Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, was very clear regarding his statement that Iran will pay a price. Because, you know, we have to think about it very thoroughly. Can you have a situation in which rogue states like Iran attack with barrage of ballistic missiles in an unprecedented way in history other countries? They already have a record of doing that, not only against Israel, by the way. They fired at Saudi Arabia a few years back. So if this goes unchecked, and if the Iranians feel that they are not paying a price for this approach, the consequences will be terrible for the region. We will never be able to stabilize the region. Other rogue states might adopt similar tactics. So if nobody is going to stop Iran from doing this, believe me, this is our responsibility, because we have not only the right, but
on the first anniversary of the October 7 attack by Hamas on Israel, Ambassador Rovin Azar said it shocked us but made us determined to neutralize the Hamas threat. Israeli society raised to the cause. We are fighting the terrorists and I am sure we will prevail. We cannot surrender to the terrorists, he said.
Well, Yoshi, you know, we were surprised on the 7th of October, and the nature of these atrocious attacks that included rape and burning and killing of entire families and killing of children in front of their fathers and hostages that were taken. This shocked us on the one hand, but on the other hand, it made us very, very determined to fight the terrorists, very determined to neutralize the Hamas threat. And our government was very clear about that. So we have seen that Israeli society raised up to the cause. And we are fighting the terrorists, and we are sure we are going to prevail.
So how many hostages are still in Hamas's captivity, and can we expect a ceasefire soon?
Well, we have managed to recover 150 hostages. And we are still left with 101 hostages in the hands of the Hamas terrorists. We have tried to negotiate a deal, a path that was in 3 phases, that was adopted by our government, adopted by the United States, and also adopted by the UN Security Council. Unfortunately, Hamas refused to that path. It refused to that path because it is determined to try to survive in the Gaza Strip as the ruler there, to rearm, regroup, and attack Israel again in the future. We are not going to agree to that. So we are going to try to continue to negotiate, but at the same time, as we did in the past, we are going to continue to use military force to put pressure on them. We have managed to bring back 25 hostages with military operations, and we are patient. We know that we cannot surrender to the terrorists. That's what they want from us. They want to make us surrender and extort us with the hostages. This is not